What's up, everybody? Eris from avoidingthepuddle.com here. So I decided I would fork over the $17.99 and purchase PlayStation Plus so I could get at this Mortal Kombat demo that just came out. As everyone knows, I'm very excited about the game, and I wanted to do a quick review of the game. I've been playing it for about an hour just to try it out and see how it works. I obviously don't know shit about it yet, just because the demo itself has like no tutorial whatsoever. It just says fight, literally. It has one player, and then the mode you're playing in is called fight. So, fuck, that's cool. It doesn't tell you shit. There's a controller select option here where I was looking at it and I wanted to play this with a arcade stick, but based on this, screen here, it looks like this is an 8-button game. It looks like there's front punch, front kick, back kick, throw, tag, block, and flip stance. I guess, from what I could tell, flip stance didn't really do much, except for literally flip your stance, which didn't change any of your moves. And tag is not available in this demo. So, in the demo at least, I guess it could be a 6-button game. But if this game turns out to be an 8-button game, that's kind of retarded, if you ask me. Anyway, moving on. Oh shit, I just fucked something up. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I'm moving on. I just want to show you guys how the game looks a little bit. Like I said, I've been playing for a while. I have like zero prior experience with Mortal Kombat. I played, the old ones when I was a kid. I've always enjoyed the design of the game and the art direction, and fatalities are cool, but I've never really been a competitive Mortal Kombat player. I've just played for goofing around. So I don't know how the system works or anything. And all I know about this Mortal Kombat is just what they've said, which happens to be very little, which is interesting, because usually when a game's coming out, the mechanics of the game are very public. But for this Mortal Kombat, it's almost like they haven't told you shit. All I know is that there's a meter, X-ray moves, fatalities, a block button. I mean, I don't know any details. So anyway, so you go to fight, you go to ladder, and we'll start it up right now. And you get to pick from 4 characters. So there's Scorpion, Johnny Cage, Melina, and Sub-Zero. So I'll just pick Scorpion. And I'm going to pick beginner here so that the computer doesn't get crazy with me, so I could just show you guys how the game works, just from what I can tell. I'm actually looking forward to talking to someone who knows what they're talking about, so I can actually learn the system of this game and understand how things work. I was playing a little earlier against the computer, and it's very difficult to tell the properties of moves when the computer is just a retard. So, I mean, for example, I can't tell if a throw is a high or not. So, there's a button for throws. This is what a throw looks like on whiff. And this Scorpion specifically has an air throw. I mean, there's so much to talk about, but first of all, the first thing I noticed is that the movement is really clunky as far as dashing goes. You can dash forward and back. The back dash is smaller. This guy just air threw me. The back dash is smaller than the forward dash, which is understandable, but it just feels really clunky. Now, the interesting thing is, when you dash, you can cancel the dash with any action. So, this is a block. You could cancel the dash with a block. You can also cancel it with a throw or an attack, etc. Anything. So, that's kind of interesting. It doesn't lock you into a dash like the way Street Fighter 4 does. As far as walk speed, from what I gathered, all the characters have the same walk speed. So there's no unique walk speed the way there is in Street Fighter 4. And characters, see, this guy's following me. All the characters walk faster when they walk forward than they do backwards. Understandable for turtling. I couldn't really figure out a way to cancel backdash so that you could backdash multiple times to create space. But again, I haven't really tinkered with it too much. The way the move lists, there's a move list in the commands here in the pause menu. And the moves in this game, I'm not too sure if this is how they've always been in Mortal Kombat, but it's kind of like there's normal attacks, which are unique, and then there's special normals, kind of like Street Fighter, where you hold a direction and push a regular button. And then there's a throw here. In this case, Scorpion has an air throw. And then there's combo attacks. And these are kind of like dial combos that you would find, or target combos that you would find in maybe like Street Fighter 4. There's a few in Third Strike. And kind of, I guess, like Marvel. Maybe not like Marvel, because Marvel is very open-ended. Like, you can link whatever button you want into whatever button you want normally. But it's kind of like you can just push a sequence of these buttons, sometimes with a combination of buttons, also sometimes with a direction. And these are like these strings that these characters have. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting. They're definitely unique. They're not generic for every character. See, this asshole just did one on me. And it's like, I don't know if these strings are safe, or, you know, if you can hit come from them, because of course I haven't played against a human yet. So another move that Scorpion has is a launcher, which is back plus, I don't even know what the button's called. I'm going to say triangle or 2 right now for Tekken players, but it's a launcher and you can jump and do stuff. I of course don't know any combos, and I don't understand how the system works at all. But one thing that I can say from playing the demo for an hour is that the game looks very interesting. There's a super meter on the bottom. Again, I don't know exactly how to use it, but in the move list, it shows that there are EX moves. So let's say, for example, let me show you one. His harpoon is back square. That's the normal harpoon. Now, back square plus R2 is a double harpoon, and it uses 1 meter. One interesting thing I noticed is you start every match with 1 meter, which is like before the E. I don't know what the E stands for. I assume EX or something. But if you get the first attack of the round, you build another meter. And that's a shitload, because if you watch carefully, it's not that easy to build meter in this game. I mean, it just seems like very slow. I mean, you can you build meter when you get hit, so you build meter when you take life. But you don't build meter with everything you hit them with. I think it might just be specials. So, I mean, if I do a special and it connects, I build a little bit of meter. I don't know if throws do it, but I just think that for getting the first attack, which gives you an extra meter, is kind of a big deal. That kind of means that everyone's going to want to get the first attack in this game. So that's kind of interesting. Another thing that I was kind of thinking about is how our harpoon's going to work if you use 2-in-1 combo. And the way it works is if you use a second one in the combo, it'll knock them down on the floor like that, which is kind of cool. I guess it prevents infinites that way. And of course, there's like a bunch of different, let me see if I could do a fatality. You can pause like at any time in this demo, which is interesting. But let me see if I could do a fatality over here. Probably not, even though it's like 2 commands. There we go. So this is a fatality. I mean, it's one we had seen before, but it's pretty cool, I guess. It's also interesting how the characters take damage. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but Scorpion, I mean, you can see his skull, and his eyes popped out, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But as far as the system goes, I guess I know a little bit. I know too little about it to say whether it's literally a good game or not at this juncture. I'm going to have to contact someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about in the Mortal Kombat world. But I guess all I can really comment on is the presentation, and it's pretty good. I mean, if you look at this stage, this is actually a really good looking stage. In the background, it kind of looks like a painting. And you can see that those 2 guys in the bridge behind there, I think that's Kenshi. I think that's a character named Kenshi. And another character, it's like a frozen bitch. I don't know what her name is, but she's been in other Mortal Kombats, I think. She's got like frozen hair or some shit. Anyway, so that's kind of cool, I guess. And of course, this stage has a fatality. So does the forest stage. And those are the only 2 stages in this demo. So you got the pit stage, the forest stage. You got me mashing on buttons over here, not knowing what I'm doing. I'm really looking forward to figuring out how this game works so I can actually play it. But as of right now, I'm just mashing on buttons and that's it. If you look, Johnny Cage already has a full meter, and I have a half meter, and I've been fucking him up. So maybe it works kind of like Ultras. I mean, the more damage you take, the more meter you get. So that X-rays are kind of like comeback, like moves, in order for you to come back with. I do like a few of the things that I've noticed. For example, the EX moves in the game seem to be pretty cool. Like, Sub-Zero shoots a ice beam or like an ice fireball for his regular move, but then the EX version of that move shoots more like a beam that covers the whole screen. So if they were in the air, they would have landed on it. And, I don't know, it's kind of cool, I guess. Let me see if I can do, I don't know what the EX version, oh shit. The X version of the teleport for Scorpion, I guess, has an extra hit to it. So that's kind of cool. It looks like they were thinking, at least when they made this game. I hope I don't bite my words in the future, but if I'm gonna say that whether or not you should fork over the $17.99 to buy this game, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, absolutely. Because if this were a Tekken game, as everyone knows, I'm a Tekken fan. If this were a Tekken game, I would certainly pay $17.99 or $20 or whatever to play it early. Now, if you're not a Mortal Kombat fan and you're kind of skeptical on whether or not, you want to pay this, get this PlayStation Plus thing, I would wait. It's coming out for everyone for free in a week, I think, March 15th or something. I don't know when it is, but you'll be able to play the demo and you'll be able to decide for yourself whether you like it or not. Boom! First attack. I got an extra fucking meter right there. That's retarded. I can't believe that. Anyway, I hope that doesn't stay in, because then it's just going to be a race for first attacks. I mean, I already got almost a full meter, and you get an X factor with the full meter. So, I don't think I like that. Something interesting I noticed is if you do like a jump attack on the way up, you don't have any like hesitation in the air. But if you do it on the way down, there's like this kind of like lag where you float for a second. I don't know what that's all about, but let's see. Yeah, like that. But then if you do it on the way up, there's no hesitation at all. I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's a lot to be seen about how this game works. I don't even know if anti-airs work normally. The way you tech roll in this game seems to be you just hold a direction and you roll away. So yeah, I just wish this demo had more of an explanation as to what the fuck is going on. I don't know how to play this game at all, so there's no explanation. I'm going to do some research online. I'll probably make another video when I know a little bit more about the system. But it seems pretty cool. Looks good. Fatalities. People get bloody. This bitch has some titties. It looks like a cool game, I guess. Oh, there's a video at the end, too. Let me see if I could get to that so you guys can check that video out. Watch me get my ass kicked a little bit. Boom. Oh, let me do the X-ray move. Oh, here's an X-ray. By the way, the execution in this game is pretty ridiculous. I mean, X-ray moves is like 2 buttons together. And the most difficult thing in the game that I've encountered is a fatality. And that's only because there's 3 directional inputs instead of 2. All the moves that I've noticed are 2 directional inputs. So back, back, square, or, down, back, X, whatever. I mean, it's like super easy. It's even easier than like a Ryu fireball because you're removing the down forward or down back. It's just down and then back. So it's like easier. You can't even fuck it up. So that's kind of weird. I mean, maybe that'll be interesting, I guess. If you think about playing a fighting game that requires like no execution, that's kind of interesting, I guess. But anyway, this is the last character. It's a 4-character single-player mode. With 4 stages. Once you do that, you get to play. You get to watch a video. So I'll just mash on this guy and let you guys see the video. So you got the first attack, got the extra meter. Everyone also has the same jump arc too. I noticed that. It's kind of generic. There's a generic jump arc. They don't jump differently. None of the characters that are in this demo, at least, have what do you call it? Double jumps or air dashes or anything like that. Scorpion, I didn't notice if anyone else has an air throw, but Scorpion has air throw, as I mentioned. I'm still getting used to a block button, which is kind of weird in a 2D game, but it's nothing I can't get used to. Oh, that move that Sub-Zero just did, that kind of like double palm strike thing, I noticed that you can dash cancel that, so that's kind of interesting. It looks like they made some things cancelable by dash, and, kind of seems cool. I don't know. Was that a combo? I can't even tell. The combo counter in this demo is also fucked up because it kind of literally counts. Like, it's hard to tell if see how it counted right there? It's hard to tell if it's actually a combo or not because it literally counts like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit combo. So it doesn't just tell you, yeah, 5 hit combo. It counts it out, which is kind of odd. Let me see if I get this fucking move. Boom! Easy to do. So it's so easy to do these moves. It's retarded. And look at how much damage they do. That took 50%. So you're getting 50% for pushing 2 buttons. Oh, another thing I noticed is a few characters have like different types of X-ray moves. It's not a generic thing. Let's see. Johnny Cage's is a counter, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I already forgot how to do the Fatality. But Johnny Cage's is a counter. I noticed that Sub-Zero's, it's like this dashing attack, and you can hold it, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so this should be the video. I'll let you guys watch this, and then I'll conclude the review until I figure out how to play this fucking game. Let me turn it up. They really should have given Stryker a mustache. This is the part I don't give a shit about. I heard that the game's being QA tested right now. Hopefully they do a good job of balancing it, because it looks like it potentially could be really broken. But, well, we'll see. It's talking about unlockables, I guess. Kratos type. Who gives a shit? I guess that's that. Oh, there's a little clip at the end. Jizz all over his face. Alright guys, well, I'd say if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, pick up the demo, because I would if I was a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. If you're not, wait a week and check it out when it comes out for everyone else. And keep your eyes on our website, because once I figure out how to play this fucking game, I'm going to do another review so that, you know, people know how the game functions. Alright guys, take it easy.